What up, everybody? It's your boy DK Bones here with another video out of Cosmic Book Movie News. Um, so Hollywood keeps blaming fans, and fans keep blaming Hollywood. You got Marvel, you got Star Wars, you got DC failures, you got not even just that. It's just like Hollywood is missing the mark with a lot of things. You got things going straight to streaming that are okay, not okay, things that are in the movie theater that stay in the movie theater for maybe 2 weeks now, maybe not even a month, not like it used to be. I think it's a lot of of both. You got people that want to just watch movies at home, they get comfortable. Uh, you got movie prices, theaters that are outrageous, so it makes people that set up stuff at home easier to watch at home. You got anime, you got all different type of things to add into the problems, but a lot of it has to do with Hollywood and how they do their movies and how who they're trying to target. And if you're not targeting the right audiences, you're not going to get people to go to the movies. You're going to get people to just stay home and watch movies at home, and then plus the the production studios aren't trusting the movies to stay in the theaters that long to help produce a profit. So it's a lot of things that there's no patience, there's no good product, there's a number of things that aren't helping. But anyways, this article out of Cosmic Book News from Matt McGloin kind of gets into details about this. Came out today on the 13th. Um, there's a reflect on modern Hollywood that becomes impossible to miss. A movie underperforms and a show gets canceled. And that wasn't an issue. Like, we used to have pilot program, not just for movies, but for shows. There was pilot shows that if the audience didn't show up, then you weren't going to watch it. Now that you got the streaming thing where maybe they need to set something up where you have a pilot stream for a show, and maybe audience, if the audience likes it, then you keep producing it. If not, then drop it off. But I don't know how that would work with the streaming um, situation. They also say fans are toxic, which I can agree to a certain point, because sometimes fans, we all have our opinions, and your opinions sway people. Like the old movie critics, they would sway certain people to go watch movies or not, and then you stop believing in them because you would like a movie because their opinion their opinion was different from yours. Um, Not everybody I follow on streaming, I agree with some of the things they talk about. Um, some movies yeah, I'll agree that yeah, the movie was crap, but sometimes you got to go with an open mind, and you have to weigh how the other person's opinions or viewpoints are. That if that makes sense. Um, like, I have my own opinions about certain movies, like Master of the Universe. I thought it was a good movie, but a lot of people didn't, and you got to take that as a grain of salt. If you want to like it, you want to like it. If you want to spend the money to go watch it, go ahead and spend the money to go watch it. And that's the one of the biggest thing is, like, people say that ticket prices don't weigh a big thing into watching movies. I think it does, because you're watching movies at home and you're going to pay a certain fee to stream certain things at home compared to going to a theater. We also had the dollar theaters that are non-existent most of for the most part now. I don't think I don't have one near me anymore. I think the last one was maybe about 45 minutes to an hour away, but that weighs a lot. Ticket prices weigh a lot. Um, I think I'm going on a little tangent, but um, yeah, certain things do weigh into fans blaming theaters for certain things. Um, let's talk about the new Stargate, how fans were upset that they didn't run it, but how many people really were going to watch this? And then, depending on the author or the writers that were doing it, you weren't going to stick to it. Um, yeah, I agree with some parts, like rather blaming fans for certain things, like certain failures, like Star Wars. Some of the crap they put out for Star Wars was blatantly disrespectful, in my opinion, to George Lucas and to the true Star Wars fans. Like, why not follow the novels and books that were generated instead of going on your own tangent? And the most disrespectful part about it is saying that your product, which you went off the back of people that created the original product, is better than the original product. And that's what hurts a lot of these movies, like, well, these studios like Star Wars, some of the stuff that uh, Marvel's doing or whatever, but they give a list of failures. You got Kathleen Kennedy's talking points about Star Wars being female. You got fans and YouTubers, Alkali's cancellation. Alkali was pure crap, and all the money they spent into it. Just all these articles that go into it, and then you go into Marvel and the stuff that they try to do. They try to attract different genres or different audiences, which they basically crapped on the audiences that brought them to this point, and nobody wanted to watch the Marvels. And DC is its own thing. DC could be an incredible comic book movie series if you had the right people negotiating it and taking care of it. But you got Supergirl Molly Alcott mocking Christians, mocking males. You got her mocking females. You got the Flash bombing. You got Peacemaker, Birds of Prey, attacks fans. It's like, as I said in some of my other videos, the best thing about Hollywood back in the day before social media was they didn't say crap about negative about the movie until after the movie was out. They promoted the movie because they want to get paid, and they wanted the movie to do well, because if the movie does well, you get more money. And a lot of these people don't learn. And it goes into other things like this crap show of Indiana Jones. This article goes into a lot of stuff, and it goes into detail. But I believe Hollywood is the main problem. Yeah, some fans can be too critical about certain things, which they need to chill on. Which, like, they see us when it comes to opinionated things where you're like, oh yeah, it's like nitpicking things. I can get that. But when you're trying to do DEI, you're trying to change the whole fabric of a series, or Star Wars, Indiana Jones, DC, Marvel, anything you want to name it, I think it's a big problem. But that's my opinion, and as I say to others, your opinion only holds so much. But anyways, if you like what I have to say, hit that like button, Hit the comment, let me know what you think, and subscribe up. And I will talk to you guys later. Peace out.
Audio Jungle.